Hello everyone and welcome back guys to more iRacing. Today we're here back for week 2 of the Michelin Pilot Challenge here in Sebring. Yes, not a track that I'm a particularly big fan of in all honesty, but qualifying went alright. We seem to be in a bit of a rhythm with this car. We qualified P4 as the number 6 car. We got like a 38 car field of all Porsche Cayman GT4s. So I'm sure this will be quite an interesting one here in the sunset at Sebring. But yeah, hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy this video. If you're new around here, make sure you do get yourself subscribed for more iRacing content. But we're going to be getting this thing underway very, very shortly. Personally, I'd love to see a weekly series of GT4s and GT3s. I feel like that would be incredibly popular on iRacing, as unfortunately there aren't really many TCR cars signed up to these anymore. But anyway, heading down though in towards Sunset Bend, we hopefully should have a good view of the pole man. So we'll wait and see as to when he's obviously ready to go. He's sticking quite close to the pace car. But yeah, let's try and survive this one. Once again, try and keep the instant count low. Try to survive and have a nice clean race at the end of the day and see if we can pick up some iron rating at the end of it. A very, very close SOF lobby, 1.6k. So yeah, we're ready then for the start of this one. I'm ready. Going to see, and yeah, pole's basically just going to go straight away then. Could have possibly been a gear lower, but I don't think it's cost us all too much on the run down towards turn 1. P2 and P3 are going to be side by side. Through turn 1, hopefully keep it nice and tidy. Get a bit of a better run than the number 12 car. Might be able to have a look at the inside of him.
On your right.
Going to try and give us a bit of a squeeze, but he does hold on to the position. But yeah, P1 was pole by like 0.6 of a second, and number 3 car goes off. So that's already saying goodbye to him. Yeah, the top 2, like pole was half second clear of anyone else, and then P2 and P3 were a good 0.3 up on me. So I think we're probably going to be the top of the mid-pack in all honesty, but yeah, we've survived the start. Try and hopefully not let the top 2 break away, but we do need to try and settle down into a good rhythm as well, obviously. I've ran it, I think, a bit risky on the fuel, but it is only going to be a half-hour race. So 14 gallons should be absolutely fine. We're basically averaging a gallon a lap, as already the back end trying to get a little bit loose. But yeah, I think fuel should be fine, but we will wait and find out at the end of the day. Coming down in towards Sector 3. Just trying to settle down into a rhythm as quickly as possible here. We're losing a bit of touch with the top 2 already. Bit of a train starting to form just behind us, but I don't think that was helped by original P2 on the grid as we get a wash of understeer through there. Oh, whoa, where are we off? We're off exploring. That wasn't where we wanted to go.
Right side's clear.
I would keep it all in one piece in the end. But we lost a couple of places through that, rather unfortunately. This guy's probably going to have a run on us as well. I think we're down to about P7, P8. That was an unfortunate mistake, but like I said, could have gone a whole lot worse.
Clear right.
That guy's going to go for the full send. We'll try and get the switch back on him through the final turn. There we go. Have to do a bit better than that through sunset, my friend. But anyway, we have survived the opening lap though. No instant points. That's probably the most important thing.
P6.
We are down to P6 though. Trying to get the front end rotated through. Oh, that's a bit wide. That's, yep, going to be an off track. Rather annoying.
Just cut the track.
Anyway, we shall continue on though. Try and settle down into this race. Obviously, half hour is sort of a bit weird for me. It doesn't really feel like a sprint, but it doesn't feel like a long race either. I did really enjoy the one we did at Laguna Seca a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, we'll just see what we can muster up in this one. Hopefully we can try and get back towards the podium, but oh, way too deep on the brakes there.
Car right. Hold your line.
Try and get on the power on the exit. It's going to be a drag race,
Still there. Clear right.
but he's made it work again, rather annoyingly. It's difficult to work out just how much of the ABS you can lean on in this car as well. I'm trying to lean on the traction controller a bit too much. It's clearly not liking it at the moment. See heavy fuel, everything like that. Does make it a little bit more twitchy.
Let's see how wide you can make this thing.
You don't want to be continuously on the defensive, crew chief. I'm not opening up that corner as much as some people, just because I'm worried this thing won't rotate back. But, yeah, we'll slowly learn the limits, what this thing's capable of. I feel like if we get our consistency in, we have got pace to move past a couple of drivers, but we'll wait and see. Down in towards sunset for the second time. Oh, that guy's... is he pitting in?
Right. Clear right. The leader's just
He's pitting in. I'm guessing... my only guess is that he forgot to put race fuel in.
It's just posted at 2:12.7.
But I really don't know for sure. I'm going to go wide through there again, just about keep it on the island this time. Now we've got a bit of clear air in front. Try not to clip those curbs as best as possible. Obviously they are lethal around here. Yeah, fuel should be fine.
The gap in front is increased. It's now about 2.1.
Much better line through there. Yeah, it seems to be like the track's getting a bit cooler. Times aren't that different to qualifying once we get a lap hooked up. Bit of a battle going on just up in front. Starting to get the car rotated through though.
Sanchez is reading you in. The gap's now 0.5. He's quicker than you into Monaco.
Ooh, getting a little bit loose. But yeah, the gap to the guys in front is definitely coming down just a little bit. Riding a lot of curve there. Maybe a bit too much. And there. Might be a slowdown. I think we've got away with it this time though. Towards the end of lap 3. Oh, both the guys in front run very, very deep. Yeah, I'll open up a good exit for them, but I've definitely lost some time.
The leader has just done 2:12.2. New fastest
That guy's running 2:12s.
2:11.9.
We run also a 2:12. That was better line through turn 1. A lot less understeer.
Incident in turn 1. Looks
Oh.
like it's Sanchez.
Someone behind us is struggling. Come on. Good line through sector 1. I'll turn around, finding a bit more time. You just got to be... with this car it's a bit weird because you can brake late into the corners, you can really chuck it in. But you've also still got to be holding the brakes, obviously very, very late as well. But you can rotate it a bit. Sort of what I'm learning through the hairpin, but still struggling with in a couple of places around here. Like there, just trying to probably bring it down one gear too many, and then you're worried if you don't, you're going to roll through the corner a bit too much. Not quite get the rotation. It's very, very difficult to try and manage it at the best of times. But yeah, this car though, despite all that, does still feel very, very good fun. It is a gap forming behind us. Yeah, a long way back now. 5 seconds to the guy behind. Not too sure. I'm guessing what we heard in turn 1 was what had happened behind us then. Yeah, because P10 is the next car behind us now. I'm guessing P7 and 8. Oh, that's a bit late. Actually, didn't work out too badly. It's probably one of the best lines I think we've had through there so far.
The leader has just done a 2:11.6. The car ahead has just done a 2:11.8. 6th place. That's your quickest lap in this session.
There we go. Nice 2:11. Roll it through turn 1. Oh, we're just going to run a bit wide again there. It's going to be our second off track. So easy to do through there.
Keep it between the lines.
Need to try and keep it a bit tidier. What's obviously weird as well, I've noticed in these cars, is because normally I'm trying to work out how many laps you've got. Everything like that. However, in this, where it's a bit slower than the GT3, but not ridiculously different, you think you're racking up the same sort of times. But obviously, those laps do go a lot slower as well. But it doesn't feel like it. So you're actually burning through more time in a race than you think you are. Or at least to me, anyway. But GT4 cars, though, I do find really good fun. iRacing, I'm really looking forward to the Assetto Corsa Competizione ones.
Concentration, nice and smooth. The gap in front is now.
That was a good little line.
Seconds.
Yeah, very much looking forward to giving these, or I don't know if this specific car, but the GT4s on ACC a go when that eventually comes out. That's an alright line through there though, you can hold it in 3rd gear a bit better than I thought you could. But yeah, we need to push to try and close up to these guys. Trying not to make mistakes at the moment. I feel like P4's got some good pace under him. P5 is hanging on in there. We just can't quite get close enough to really apply the pressure. But, I mean, we're already 10 minutes in. So the laps are ticking by quite quickly. Just trying to get it stopped through sunset. And then trying to open it up as best as possible on the exit. It's going to be another 2:11. Oh, guy in front runs a bit deep through turn 1. But he does get it rotated through in the end. We can't pick up an off track. The curbs around here are so lethal. Someone's clearly coughing up a bit of dust. P3 seems to be struggling a bit more though now. Hopefully we'll see a bit of a battle. Yeah, the gap behind us though is opening up, which is good to see as well. So it seems like the top 6, well, top 2 have made a breakaway, and then the rest of the top 6 are a bit free. Top 2 are like Mercedes, and then us lot are Red Bull and Ferrari. Finding a bit more time though. Just as the track's getting a bit cooler, everyone's able to push a bit more. Almost dipped a wheel on the grass. Running a lot of curb through there. Getting a little bit ragged. Just need to calm it down a bit. Yeah, the gap to the guy in front's hovering at just over that 1 second mark. Oh. Not quite the line I wanted through there. And all that time we made up through the first half of the lap, we completely threw away right towards the end. Things you love to see. Don't hit the inside wall, thank you. Guy in front runs a bit wide.
The gap ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
Need to keep the pace up though. We're still at plus 60 iRating at the moment if we finish where we are. Oh, that's a bit heavy on the brakes. Nice to know you can lean on the ABS a lot more on these than you can in the GT3s though. They definitely still need to patch that on iRacing. Especially with how good a job ACC does. Oh, that's a bit deep through there. Shocking. Just those little mistakes. Once again, almost putting it in the grass.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Already halfway through this race, though.
Let's take whatever chances we can. We're halfway home. We're okay on fuel.
Oh, that's not quite where we want it to be.
Keep it within the track limits.
Oh! Well, we got it all together in the end, but I tried not to lose time and ended up throwing away a bit more. Ah, right. Time to refocus.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 7.2. It's faster than you into the hairpin.
Alright, let's start hitting those apexes. Come on. Out through T1. Get the power down. Need to start just putting in some good, clean, consistent laps. Hitting all our apexes, everything like that. There's definitely a bit more to be had in this race. Come on! Guy in front's losing touch with the two in front of him, so hopefully that can help us. Are we already lapping people? How on earth has that happened?
The gap in front is now 1.0.
We're good, this guy's staying out of the way. Trying to get it nicely guided in. God, those bumps through the final corner. You really don't feel how bad they are on anything other than iRacing. Maybe the new version of on R-Factor. But I haven't driven on that in a very long time.
212.1.
Yeah, we're definitely starting to apply the pressure to this guy though. Just keep doing what we're doing. Come on! Making big gains in the braking zone there. He's clearly struggling a bit for confidence. We need to try and pounce. So you can hold it in third if you get it hooked up nicely through there. Which we have done that time. That'll help us. Oh, he's a bit hot into there. This has got to be our chance. Using up all of the exit curb. Have a look to the inside. Come on.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Make sure we get it parked on the apex so we can't go for a switchback. Oh, where are we off? And we've dropped it by ourselves. Which way are you going? God damn it! Come on, we need to...
You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained.
Oh, what was that? Down to about 10th place now, I think.
10th position.
We worked so hard just to throw it all away. Second race in a row we've done that now. Oy. But 10 minutes to go. Now it's a case of recovery. Still a fair bit of IRacing if we finish where we are, but not quite the race we wanted. Just tried to get a bit too early on the power. I don't know why we seem to struggle a bit more with the understeer. I just didn't feel like the front end could rotate through like I wanted it to. Yeah, I think P9's going to be all we can potentially get in this one now. Yeah, very, very weird mistake to make, I'll be honest. But you got to learn from those. That's racing sometimes. Still got about another 4 laps. We're definitely fine on fuel though. Still got over half a tank.
The gap behind's increased to 1.9.
Luckily, only a 2x out of that as well. And I'm happy I didn't hit the other guy. I'd have been more annoyed if I'd taken him with me for my own stupid mistake. Still can hunt someone down there. So we've got 1.5k IRacing. So hopefully we should be able to do this.
You've got half your fuel left.
Yeah, half tank of fuel, so definitely overfilled. Oh, that was close. Yeah, the gap stands 2.8, so we definitely got the pace over him. Just keep it clean, keep it consistent between now and the end. Definitely got the pace over him. It's just like whether we're going to make another stupid mistake or not. not going to help my case if I keep riding curves like that. Come on, let's do this. Get a bit of a poor run out into the back straight. Top guys now into the 10s. Really finding more and more pace as the race goes on. But we're almost back into the slipstream now. We've clearly got about a second a lap over this guy.
That lap time was 2:12.0. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
5 minutes of racing, 3 more laps. Guy in front makes a mistake as well. Don't know why I keep popping it into second through there. Doesn't really seem to gain me anything. It's always that thing in these cars. In most cars that I race, and I find for me, I try to put it in a lower gear to get the rotation through, but if you get it hooked up, you probably don't need to. Oh, guy brakes very early there.
Car left.
Don't know if we actually ran into the back of him or not. Didn't give me any instant points for it.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
But we do make the move work. We're up another place on our recovery. Oh!
Looks like
Someone else has had issues. Perhaps there is another place to be had. Oh, it seems lapping cars has caused issues now. So after I said P9 might be the only thing we can get, P8 might be on the cards. Got 2 more laps ahead of us. Don't know how much damage this guy's got. I'm guessing quite a bit.
left side. Still there. Clear left.
I'm guessing he's got quite a bit in all honesty.
Good pass. Nice front.
So another couple of places made up. Yeah, only a couple more lap cars it appears.
It's now 1.0.
So we got 2 more to go.
That lap was at 2:13.6.
Let's try and go for a good quick attacking lap. Yeah, might want second through there. Oh, struggling a bit with FPS. It's going to be our 6th incident point. Probably not going to gain any SR out of this then, I don't think. But that's normally what I'm looking at to either gain IR or SR. Obviously in the perfect world a bit of both. But anyway, yeah, back at the 49 iRacing, so I think we'll be over 1.9k, but I don't know for sure. On a bit of a good little streak in recent times. Hopefully this guy doesn't cause us any issues. Going very, very slowly.
Right side.
Parks it on the apex, but we have finally got round him.
Still there.
Oh,
Side's clear.
he's still there. That's a lot of curb. Oh!
The leader has just
Don't make
done
that mistake again.
10.6.
Yeah, white flag's going to be out. So we didn't massively overfuel, but we certainly did do it a bit more than we needed. Seems like the top guy, when he got into the lead, is just broken away in this one. A lot of iRacing to be given out there. See if we can go for one good lap to finish off then. White flag's out. Low fuel. Let's see what we can do.
Last lap.
See, you might not be able to get as good rotation through, but you get a bit better traction on the exit, just being in that higher gear. You're able to get the power down a little bit earlier. Oh, that's going to be a corner cut. Well done, Matt. May as well just bring it home now then. Silly, silly mistakes coming in right towards the end. We need to try and get our B license at the moment. Again, like 0.6 in that IMSA race we did, but that was also helped by the fact that if you're near 3.0, it likes to give you a bit of a buff or a bit of a nerf. But in towards the final sector, though, of week 2, the Michelin Pilot Challenge, even I should say. It's been an up and down race. Made a couple of mistakes, but we showed good promise as well. I think, like always on iRacing, it's just about trying to build up that consistency for me still at the moment. Onto the back straightaway for the final time. The fireworks are in the sky. That's nice to see as well. Is this guy going to try and go for something stupid right at the end? We'll wait and find out. I don't think he's close enough to, in all honesty. Down in towards sunset though. For one final time in this race. Big pile up in turn 1. That's what you like to hear. Through the final corner. The fireworks, look at that. That's pretty cool as well on iRacing. Down towards the line. It's going to be P8 at the end of the day as the number 6 car. Bit of iRacing in the books as well. That's what you like to see, but not quite the result we would have wanted. There was definitely a lot more pace to be had at the end of the day. Get out of the car before someone rams me. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you do get yourself subscribed for more iRacing content on the channel. Yeah, hopefully I will be back next time for whatever we end up racing next.